Yo, they got us with the water too. They did. They got us with the water. Everybody's been scrambling for the last, I don't know, what, 15 years? Since we started our bottled water fad, when everybody's, walk around with the Poland Spring and everybody's got their water bottles and everything. And manufacturers and advertisers just like, oh, they're on that water shit, huh? Alright. Well, let's give them some variety. And they just came out with every single goddamn water underneath the sun. You got the reverse osmosis, you got the vapor distilled, you got the alkaline water, you got the spring water, then you got the mineral water, then you got artesian water, and then they had the motherfucking nerve to go and put organic water on the bottle. Like, I don't know how the hell you make water vapor organic, but we'll get to that another day. This is it. And this is it right here. This is pretty much it. And there's nothing to change. There's no switch up. All right. There's nothing else to research. No, I ain't even gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that because I'm big on telling people to go do your own research. But check it out. The minerals that are in mineral water are unnatural, inorganic minerals. The minerals that are in mineral water come from rock. You understand? Distilled water is the purest form of water. It is pure water vapor. Okay? Some people don't know what distilled water actually is. It's pure water vapor. If you're boiling water and there's a top on, like a glass top, and you see a bunch of water droplets on the glass top, take that glass top, tilt those little drops into a cup. You now have about a small swallow of distilled water. That's distilled water, pure water vapor. When you see raindrops in the sky, you see clouds forming, they're getting ready to drop distilled water, pure water vapor. Okay? Now, manufacturers and all these people have told us that distilled water leaches minerals from the body and it does this and does that. You have to understand something. Water is the #1 solvent on the entire planet. Water alone dissolves more things on this planet than any other solvent on Earth. Water is the #1 solvent. That is its job. Its job is to break things down. Okay? Now, Damian Michaels, if you're going to say we're not supposed to be drinking mineral water, but I know, the body's made up of minerals, and I did my research, and it is. But it's made up of organic minerals that you only can get from fruits and vegetables. See, Mother Nature did us a favor, all right? She gave us plants, all right? Those plants have roots. Now, let me tell you something right now. I don't even think you understand how amazing it is that a plant's root goes into the ground. When y'all reading, if anybody gardens, because if you guys would garden, you'd know more about the earth, the plants, and water. And when you put things in the soil, like the way my tomatoes grow, how fast they grow, how much they grow, the taste and the flavor, all depends on what it is I put in the soil. How much limestone I put in the soil, basically calcium it is I put in the soil, the magnesium, the potassium, how much of this is inside of the soil. Why? Because its roots, through a process called iontrophy, actually go down and it latches on to the rock. Why do you think you need to feed the plant water? Because what the plant is going to do is it's going to take that water and it's going to use it as a solvent. And slowly, as that dissolves the rock, the minerals and those nutrients, slowly it's going to absorb them up into the roots at a very, very slow micro rate. Up into the roots. And then up into a fruit or a vegetable one day. And when it brings it up, there's a mathematical biochemistry thing that's happening, because you got to understand the structure and the formation of these minerals is what's going to give you the healing modality that you're supposed to receive. You understand? Minerals, okay, come up through the tree, up into the plant, and they are what make chlorophyll. They will make the structure of chlorophyll. Now, if you look at chlorophyll, the only difference in the structure in chlorophyll and our blood, there's only one difference. Iron. That's it. That's the only difference. Okay? That is it. That's the only difference. Is iron. Chlorophyll and our blood has iron in it. That's the only difference right there. Okay? You got to understand something. And magnesium, I'm sorry. I forgot to tell you about the molecular structure. The only thing is missing is the magnesium. That has magnesium. Our blood has iron. And that's the only difference. That's it. That happens because the plant is able to pull the minerals from the earth into the plant, and then you eat it, and it's already bioavailable for you. We do not get any minerals from water. You don't get any minerals from water. Those are inorganic minerals. Okay? They're inorganic. You don't get minerals from water. What you're going to get over time is you're going to get kidney stones. Why do we think we end up with kidney stones a lot? We end up with kidney stones a lot because we're constantly drinking things that have inorganic matter in them, and they build up in our kidneys. Guess what? Guess what dissolves kidney stones? Yeah, that's right. Distilled water. Why? Because it's the #1 solvent on the planet, and when it goes into your body, its job is to dissolve things. That's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to dissolve things. Okay? It's supposed to be able to permeate the cells and not with inorganic minerals. That doesn't even make sense. And for some people that think it might not be natural, or maybe it is natural for the minerals and the springs and so on and so forth, rain. When the rain is falling down, it is the most purest thing on earth. It's just pure outside of the chemtrails. It's pure. When does it become spring water? What, after it hits the ground, trickles through some rocks at the top of something somewhere, and trickles through, I don't know, all this stuff that I'm looking at here, over some plants, over a few dead bodies, through some insects, over a nest, and around some fish, and now all of a sudden it's spring water, and now it's supposed to be healthier for us? But hold on one second. Grab that spring water out of the spring, take it to a plant, send it through a centrifuge and filter it out, then bottle it, then send it back. No. That's not natural. And then you got the mineral water. Oh, it's a mineral water. It's a natural. It's a protected. What is that again? It is nothing besides pure water vapor that fell down into a stream, into a channel, and somebody was just like, look protected. Doesn't look like there's any pollution around here. Yeah, we're going to call this mineral water. We're going to sell it to them, mineral water, since this water, and then they'll put totally the TDS, they'll put on the side of bottles. If you look, it says TDS, that's total dissolved solids, and then it'll list all the minerals, and the minerals. Literally, they just went and just took the damn water off the earth, and they took it to a lab, and they just counted how much organic material that water had already dissolved into itself. And then they're just like, oh, this is in the water. And if you even look on there, sodium is in there too. Sodium is in there. If you even look on these mineral waters, it'll tell you it has a sodium content on there. So there's salt in there also. Like, everything's up in there. And like, we're actually thinking that these minerals are the good minerals when they're not. These minerals are the inorganic minerals. So when you see mineral water, you are looking at, think of it as inorganic mineral water, okay? Because the only time you actually get minerals that are bioavailable for your body is when you are either eating fruits or vegetables, because fruits or vegetables have what in them? I'm going to tell you what they have in them. They have minerals that was brought up by the root, just like I told you, and they have distilled water. Most fruits and vegetables have 85 to 90% distilled water in them. The water in there is absolutely perfect. It's pure water vapor. That's it. There's nothing else in there. There's absolutely nothing else. And any kind of mineral constituent that is inside of there was grabbed from the earth and made perfectly bioavailable for you so that your body can absorb it. Otherwise, you can't absorb it. It's not going to work. That's just the way it is. All right. So with the whole water thing and the whole water scheme, just understand you need distilled water. Or the people that's talking about, oh, it's acidic, and oh, it's going to leach minerals from my bones, and oh, it's going to... No, it is not. No, it's not. All right? There are people out there with rheumatoid arthritis that don't realize because of the mineral content that is calcifying their joints, causing pain and inflammation, they are actually switching over to just distilled water. Man, I ain't even say nothing about no herbs and no teas and all that. Just distilled water and removing rheumatoid arthritis. Okay? Distilled water alone kills bladder cancer cells. Okay? And I was doing research on distilled water, and I was all over the place. I was like, distilled water here, distilled water there. What else is distilled water doing? After I find out about distilled water and if it heals and if it cures, I go, heals and it cures? What does it heal? Then I'll go into like a review, or then I'll go into like a forum, or I'll go into like a thing, and then I'll sit there and I'll blog back and forth. Then I'll go on YouTube. Then I'll sit there and listen to that. Then I'll go and do some scientific stuff. Then I'll go and look into that. Then I'll go and do the organic minerals. And I'll go and do the inorganic minerals. And then, research iontrophy and plants, ripping minerals from the ground. And then once I come all the way back full circle, I go, yeah, distilled water's where it's at. You wake up in the morning. You look on your grass. What do you see? You see dew. Outside in the forest and everything. You see dew. What is dew? It's pure water vapor. Pure water vapor. That's it. Just pure water vapor. And I think that the industry knows that pure distilled water vapor is a cure to everything. I think the industry knows that if you just start sipping distilled water, it will start alleviating problems in your body. And why do I say that? I say that because of this. Distilled water is just pure water vapor. It's easily made. They can just easily sell that. But instead, they go out of their way to do all this mineral stuff, this purifying stuff, and then they add all this stuff into your water. Like, look at smart water, okay? It says reverse osmosis, whatever. That's basically vapor distilled, right? They vapor distill their water. It's perfectly fine, right? It could just be vapor distilled, perfectly, nothing in it. But then they go and add, I think, potassium chloride and sodium chloride. They add like some potassium, and then they add some salt, and then electrolytes for texture and flavor and blah, blah, blah. But what did they really just put in there? Do you think they put electrolytes? No, they just put inorganic minerals in our fucking water. For what? For a texture, for a taste, or for... If you ask me, that just took away its healing abilities. Like, why are you doing that? Why are you taking away the healing abilities? And any natural water, if you think about it, even if they have regular water, people are so damn lazy and so far away from nature now that they can't even drink water. The industry knows, man, they don't even want to drink water. They've been drinking soda and juice so long, they don't even drink water. All right, man, let's make the water taste like strawberry, kiwi, grape, lemon, lime, essence of blueberry, raspberry, the metals of lemongrass and like, this is what they're doing. Basically because y'all know who they are. The people like, I can't drink water. And it's just too plain. It's just too nasty to me. I can't do it. I gotta put some lemon in it. I gotta mix it around. Can we just drop some chocolate in the water? Can I eat it with chocolate? Shut the fuck up. No, you can't eat it with chocolate. But y'all know what I'm talking about. And that is the problem, because if you look around at all these minerals and it's flavor enhanced and they don't put the ingredients on there and tell you what's up in there to make your water taste like lemon, lime essence or mandarin orange. They don't tell you that. All they do is go find some inorganic minerals and they dose your water up with it. You know what I'm saying? We don't need the extra stuff. The only thing we need in our body is pure water vapor. That's it. Pure water vapor. It doesn't need to be alkaline, all right? It doesn't need to be mineralized and all the crazy stuff that they're selling us and all that. No. Get you a distiller. That's it. A distiller. Okay? A distiller. Okay? And that's all you need. You want to put some lemon or some lime in there to, alkaline and boost and do all that extra stuff. That's fine. Since it'll come from the lemon and lime, it'll be organic. Listen, do all that stuff that you want if it makes you happy. All right, I'm just here to try and point you in the right direction and just try and make some sense out of this whole water craze. Because as time goes on and on and on, I don't want to make things more difficult. I don't want to make everything, what's on the list. How many times I gotta take that? How many herbs do I take? How do I heal this? Oh, run up and down the steps, then run down the steps, then drink this herbal tea, then have some raw food, then fast for 18 hours. And then I'm trying to, slim this down to the point where we know how to get through a day, we know how to hydrate ourselves, and we know how to stay healthy. As simple and as cheap as possible. Okay? So don't fall for all the water fads. The water fads and all that stuff is over. Alright? We're just going to go with distilled water. It's pure water vapor. It falls from the sky. We're not going to grab it out of the river streams and give it names. We're not going to start, we're not going to go into the store anymore, like my dumbass did, and buy, spend $2.50 on some water that was stolen, from the people in Fiji, packed into plastic bottles, shipped onto a cargo ship, shipped over here, shipped on a truck, shipped all the way in, like, for water? Water? And that water is not even the good water for you? You know what I'm saying? Like, no. Wow. A crane just swooped down. A crane just swooped down. It was blue crane. He was just, wow. Wow. That was dope. But, yeah, man, like, just get distilled water. Let it all go. Let it all hang out. That's all we need. Distilled water. Keep it simple. I'm trying to figure out if I got anything else to tell y'all. Honestly, on top of that, since I did tell y'all that, and if you are one of the individuals that watch the video and you immediately want to, implement this new information into your life, also while you're at it, stop eating and drinking out. All right? Just not stop eating and drinking out. Like, don't go out ever again. Just don't go out. They're trying to kill you. No, just if you're gonna go out, have a copper vessel and have your distilled water already with you. So when you get there and you get to the restaurant or wherever you're at, you don't have to worry about them coming with some garbage water or some of that crap that some tap they put a lemon water in or something in the back. They say, oh yeah, it's filtered, even though they haven't changed the filter for like 2-3 months and it's really just tap chemical chlorine garbage. Bring your own water. And don't go anywhere and drink tea or coffee or any kind of drink and honestly, you can't go anywhere and get a smoothie or drink stuff and do that. You can't. Like, you can't. You can't. And if you do this, because I don't want to be telling everybody just not to live their life. Like, Damian Michael just sounds like you just telling me not to have any damn fun. You're telling me when I go out with my family just to just dehydrate myself until I'm near my... I'm just trying to say, as much as you possibly can, limit when you have to consume fluids from an outside source that doesn't really give a damn about where they get their water from. Okay? Because when they make your coffee's made with tap water. Starbucks or wherever you go, it's made with tap water. When you go to get your tea, I know it's a nice stuff. Yeah, but I'm drinking green tea. It's green tea. I know, but your green tea is made with tap water. Okay? When you go to your Jamba or your smoothie place, right? They got ice there. That ice is not filtered. If that ice was made with